Hi guys, welcome back to another live session with me. If you're a new subscriber or if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're an existing subscriber, thanks for coming live with me right now. I do appreciate that. So today I'll be working on a Bralette top with cowries on it. um this is for a client, yeah. So I'll be starting with bra cups. So I'll start working on, I need to make two bra cups. So I'll start with the bra cups, and then when I'm done I'll proceed to harden the cowries. So I'm making use of these yarns for the bra top. You can see on my thumbnail that the picture there is mint green. Yeah, that was made with mint green. But this time around, it's going to be the same design, but I'll be making use of sky blue or baby blue, whichever way. So I'll be working with these two brands. This is an acrylic yarn in baby blue, and also this sequin yarn. I'll be working with the two. So I'll be using one strand of this with one strand of the sequin yarn. And the size I'm making is for size medium to large. So I'll be using, I have my hooks here. I'm using 2.5. There's one particular 2.5 that I like using, but I can't find it right now. Or maybe it has broken. I'm not really sure about that. Probably it might have broken. That's the reason why I can't find it. Anyways, I'll be working with this 2.5 steel hook. There's just something about having a favorite hook and when you can't find it you feel incomplete. So I'm just going to pull the yarn from the middle. I'll do the same thing for the second yarn as well. Pull it from the middle. The second yarn is quite tricky to work with. So basically, what I'm doing now is to start with my foundation chain of 19. So I have 19 chains. I'm just going to go ahead and skip one, then work half double crochets in the chains. Then in the last chain right here, this is what I've done. Then in the last chain, I'm going to work 2 half double crochet, chain 1 and 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. Although I have a thorough tutorial on how to make bra cups, how to crochet bra cups in different sizes, so you can watch that on my channel. I have that uploaded already. So I'm just going to continue with 1 half double crochets on the other side. So this is the first round. This is what it looks like. I'm going to proceed to the second round. So just turn over, chain 1, and in the same space you work half double crochets, and then you continue with 1 half double crochets until you get to the middle point here, the apex. So mind you, we need a stitch marker. You will need a stitch marker to mark the apex where you made chain 2 in the first round. So just mark that point. So for your second round, just turn over and continue with 1 half double crochets. Then when you get to that apex where your stitch marker is, that's where you work 2 half double crochets, chain 1, then 2 half double crochets. And if you can see this clearly. So I'm at that point where I have my stitch marker, and I'm going to work 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets. Now I'll remove my stitch marker and place it in the chain 1 space I just made. So I'll continue with 1 half double crochets on the other side. So for round 3 it's just the same process. You repeat round 2 for round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, depending on the size you're working on. Like I said, if I have a thorough tutorial on crochet bra cups for all sizes. You might want to watch that. It's already uploaded on my channel, so in case you're finding it difficult or you really don't understand what I'm doing, so you can just check that. It's the same thing. The only difference rather is I'm working with sequin yarn. So make sure you work half double crochets in the last stitch as well. So this is the second round. Then for the third round you repeat the second round as well. So chain 1, you turn over, chain 1, and in the same space right here, you work half double crochet, continue with half double crochets, one half double crochet. You continue with that till you get to your marker, the stitch marker. Then when you get to that point, you work 2 half double crochets, chain 1 and 2 half double crochets. Don't forget to remove your stitch marker and put it in the chain 1 space you just did. So right now I'm just going to continue with the remaining rounds. this is what I've done so far. I'm in my fourth round. I still have like 3 to 4 more rounds to go. So guys, if you're just joining my live session, welcome to another live session with me. What I'm doing right now is I'm working on a bralette top with cowries. It's a bralette but with cowries. As you can see on my thumbnail, um, a mint green bralette with cowries. There's a model putting it on. But this time around, I'm not going to be using plain yarn. I'll be working with sequin yarn, and I'm using 2 strands. So I'm working with this yarn, this sequin yarn, and I'm using just 1 strand of this sequin yarn because it's thin, like it's too light, it's a lightweight yarn. So I'm combining it with a single strand of this acrylic yarn. I can't use 2 because it will be too thick. So I'm using 1 strand of each yarn, of the sequin yarn and also the acrylic yarn, to make the bralette. So I'll need to make 2 bra cups and then join it together. When I'm done with that, I'll then start working, adding the cowries on the bralette. But I can't do that without starting with the bra cup. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I said earlier that we have different sizes when working on your bra cup. If you want a thorough description, a thorough tutorial on that, I have that already on my channel. You will see that on my channel. How to crochet bra cups. Yes, how to crochet bra cups in different sizes. You get that on my channel. It's there. So the only difference is when you watch that tutorial, the only difference is I'm making use of sequin yarn with acrylic yarn, whereas in that video I made use of 2 strands of acrylic yarn. That's just the difference. It's the same method, the same way, it's the same method. But for this client, because I'm making this bralette top for a client, she's medium to large, so I'll make use of size large, so size large measurements. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm almost done with 1 cup of the bra. So when I'm done with this cup, I'll start the other one, then I'll show you how to join it and also how to add the cowries on the top if time permits. There's no way I'm going to this, so we will do that together. These are the cowries that I got to be added on the bralette top. See this? These are plastic cowries. They are not the real cowries. The real cowries are super expensive right now. But I already made the design. So the client wanted this design that I already did. So what I worked with for that design, I made use of this plastic cowrie. So that's what I'll be using also this time around. But if you prefer a real cowrie, you can switch that. You can switch the plastic cowries to the real one. Just that these plastic cowries are very much affordable, and you can see them easily. You can get them easily, yeah, anywhere. Although I had a stressful time getting this cowrie. I don't know why. It's usually everywhere, but this time around I had to search and search before I was able to get that. So even the even the Even the fake cowries now are scarce, so not to talk of the original one. So good to finding the original one. Anyways, I'll continue with my bra cut, and let's see how far I can go. And if you're still watching, how are you doing? She or he, I really don't know. I hope you're fine. I hope you're good. I hope you guys are great, doing great. For me, I'm fine. uh, I just need to get this done on time so I can um, send it to the client. I'm working with 50 gram of acrylic yarn and also 50 gram of the sequin yarn. I can't exhaust the 50 gram for the bra cups, obviously I can't. So but I know it's not going to be, I don't think it will be enough for the joining and the straps. Yeah, anyways, let's continue. It's coming along. We are getting there. So far I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 6 rounds. I still need to do 2 more. One more. 1 or 2 more. I'll decide when I'm done with the 7th round. Hmm. You have to be extra careful when working with this second yarn. I think I'll be stopping on this round. I'll have to stop. Yeah, this is what I have so far, and I feel like this is enough for her because I still need to work extra round here. Oh, it's not round this time around, extra rope here when joining to the other cup. So I feel like this is enough. Hmm. Hold on, let me check it on my mannequin to be sure. Yeah, I'll add one more round. I'll add one more round to it. So that makes it a total of 8 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means it's no longer large but extra large. And the advantage is it stretches, so I don't have to worry if it will be too big for her, because I know it will be fitted. She can fit it. And adjust it to her size. So yeah, this is perfect. Round 8 rounds. 8 rounds is okay. So when I'm done with this round, I'm going to start the other cup. The other cup shouldn't take time because you already know what you're working on. So it's just a repetition of this. At this point, I'll remove the stitch marker because I don't need it anymore. I'll use it again when I'm starting the other cup. Hi, hello. Thanks for tuning in from Algeria. Thank you so much. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry about that. Thank you. Hi, thank you for all your amazing tutorials. I'm really grateful. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for watching my tutorials as well. It means a lot to me. And how is Algeria? How are you doing? How is Algeria right now? And can I know your name too? So I'm done with the first cup and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut the yarn off. So far this is what we have. It's so cute, right? I love the yarn. I love the sequin. It blinks. So 8 rounds, and that gave us this bra cup. So now I'm going to repeat this for the other cup to make it 2 cups before joining the two together. So let's do that. So like I said earlier, it's the same process. You start with foundation chain of 19. Then you skip one and continue with half double crochets. Oh, The first round is always so, it's kind of difficult to work with. That's when working on the sequin yarn. When working with the sequin yarn, it's kind of difficult to work with, but when you're done with the first round, it becomes better. So I'm done with the first round. I'll turn over and start the second round. I need to fix this tangled yarn. That's the problem with working with sequin yarn. It easily gets tangled. Okay, okay. The downside to this sequin yarn is the way it tangles. You have to be patient when using it. So far I've done 4 rounds. I have 4 more rounds to go. I can do this. I can do it. Oh my goodness. Not bad. So I have 3 more rounds to go. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Three more rounds to go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm yet to exhaust my yarns, so Two more to go. Two more to go. Can't wait, honestly. So finally, the last round. Oh my goodness. The last round. Okay, I did it. I'm done with the last round. So I have 8 rounds in total. So this is the first cup, the second cup. This is what we'll be using. Yeah, I need a little break, like 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, guys. All right, guys. Um, okay, okay, okay. So let's join the cups together, the bra cups together. This time around I won't be using the sequin yarn to join the cups together. I'll be using 2 strands of the acrylic yarn. So in essence, we don't need this anymore. We don't need this sequin yarn anymore. So now I'll use just 2 strands of the acrylic yarn. So slip knot, make sure you're working on the right side. You can see here, this is the wrong side here. Yeah. So oops. Since this is how it's going to be, like this is how it's going to be. So you can either start from this point or from the down part of the other cup. So whichever way. So for me, I will start from this cup and I will insert my crochet hook and work half or single crochet. This time around I'll work single crochet. You know, we've been making use of half double crochets all the while. For now, we'll use single crochets to join both cups. So in the same space, oh, hold on please. In the same space, you work single crochet. Right now, I'm not working into the upper part of the stitches. I'm working into the down part of the stitches. So work single crochets into the stitches. You work single crochets into the stitches until you get to this apex. I've removed my stitch marker, but just know your chain 1 space is your apex. So work single crochets till you get to that point. You might want to use your stitch marker to mark that. Okay, so I'm at that point at my apex, the chain 1 space. I've not done anything yet, so I'm just going to take the other cup, see, make sure it is aligned. Alright, so I'm going to take the other cup, and at the apex of the other cup, the apex of this first cup, and you insert your hold on please, you insert your crochet hook into the apex of the first cup and also into the apex of the other cup, and then you work your single crochets into both apex into both apex. So work your single crochet. You can see now that it has been joined. Work your single crochet and then you proceed with one single crochet for the other cup. So this is what it should look like. This is what you should have. So I'm at the end of the row. Just chain one and cut off your yarn. So we are done with the joining. So yeah, this is I love it. I love it already. So now I'm going to show you how to make the lace pattern. If you see the thumbnail, if you check the thumbnail, you will see there is a lace pattern here. So I'll show you how to do that now. Then make the straps. Then finally add the cowries to the bralette. I hope you guys are ready, because I am so ready. So we are working on the lace pattern now. That's what we are starting. You can see that it's not the same place where I joined the cups together. That's not the same place you'll be working your lace pattern. The lace pattern is at the upper part. Alright, the joining is the down part. So insert your crochet hook and work 5 half double crochets in the same space, in the first space. Okay, the first stitch right there, you work 5 half double crochets. Then you skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and then slip stitch in the third stitch. All right, so in the next stitch you work 5 half double crochets as well. 4 5, you can see that's 5. Then you skip 2, 1 2, then in the third stitch you make your slip stitch. So just keep repeating this 5 half double crochets in the next, all right. This is the scallop and or the lace pattern. Then skip 2 stitches, 1 2, then in the third stitch you work slip stitch. Then you keep repeating your pattern all the way up to this point. Just follow the same process, it's the same procedure. So far, this is what I have. So I'm at the midpoint. It's still the same process. Just skip 2 and slip stitch in the next, and just continue with your pattern. Five half double crochets in the same stitch. 5. Then skip 2, 1, 2, and slip stitch in the next. Half double crochet, 5 half double crochet again in the next. Skip 2, slip stitch in the next. So yeah, it's coming along. So I'll just complete the I'll complete this row, follow the same step. Fumi Lola Akin Yele, hi. How are you doing today? Welcome to my live session. In case you're wondering what I'm working on, for me, I'm working on a bralette top with cowries, as you can see on the thumbnail. The lady putting on bralette top with cowries as the design on the bralette. So I started with the bra cup. I did 2 bra cups. I did this bra cup separately, the first cup, then the second cup, then I joined it. After that, I started working on the lace pattern, because it looks like this. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. So when I'm done working on this lace or scallop design, I'll add the straps. I'll show you how to add the straps, and then finally add the cowries onto the bralette top. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's pretty much what we've been doing so far. So so I'm trying to check if it's the same number of lace. Right here I have 8. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I have 8 here, so I make sure I also have 8 scarves. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So yeah, 8 8, and we are good to go. So now I'll add the straps. Hold on please. So I went to check where to place the straps on the mannequin, and this is where I'll be working the straps. I'm going to place my stitch marker on because I placed it on the mannequin because I don't want to be putting it on my body again, because it's actually not for me. So this point is where I'll be working my straps. So another thing to take note of is the back is not going to be open. I forgot to mention that the back here is not going to be open. So I'm going to still work few more rows so that the back won't be bare. It won't be bare, like it won't expose just like that. So I'm going to work like 10 rows on each side before adding my straps to be passed across the back. So yeah, I don't know if I should do that now, or but I hope you get what I mean. So to do that, just start from this point and you work double crochets. Let me just start and show you what I mean. I'll just work one row of that and then show you how to add the strap. I'll add one strap and start with the cowries because I don't want this video to be that long. I can't do this on live right now because it's going to take much time. So slip knot, and at this point, the starting point here, you pass your yarn through and you work half double crochet. I've switched to 3 mm crochet hook. Before I was using 2.5 mm hook, but now I'll be making use of 3 mm hook. So for these parts, I'll be using one strand of the sequin yarn and also one strand of the acrylic yarn. So just work half double crochets in the stitches. Make sure it's not too loose or not too tight. And when you get to the end, you work your half double crochet in the last stitch. So yeah, this is what I mean by continuing in rows to close up the back. So just turn over for the second row, chain 1 and work half double crochets again, 1 half double crochets in each of the stitches till you end the round, until you end the row. So do this for 10 rows, or depending on how close you want the back to be. So I'm working like 10 rows on this side and also 10 rows on the other side, so that when the owner wears it, is going to be, the back is going to be closed and not just open like this. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'll complete this row and show you how to add the strap. I'll make just one. I'll show you just goodness. I'll show you how to add the straps on just one part because of time, and then start with the cowries. How to add the cowries. Yeah. So let's just complete this row for me to see. I still have more rows to add, but just for the sake of this video, so I'll stop here and then continue off camera. So when you're done with that, for the straps, you can put it on your body to mark where you place your straps, where you start your straps, but I don't want to keep putting it on my body because I'm not the owner of this, it's for a client. So I placed it on a mannequin. So if you have a mannequin, place it on the mannequin to mark where you want your strap. It's just like this top I'm putting on. You can see where this started, this part started. So the same way your straps, you mark that point, or you, if you're the owner, just place it on your body to mark that part. And so yeah, this point, if you want it thick, you can work with 3 or 4 strands, but if you are size small, just 2 strands is okay. Even for size medium, 2 strands is okay. For size large or plus size, extra large, if you are a plus size, you can work 3 to 4 strands to make it thick, so that it won't cut so that it won't cut when you put it on. So you need it to be firm on you and secured. Alright, so just pass your loop through and you make a chain. So in the same space here, you work single crochet. Then after doing that, you just continue with your chain. Keep making a long chain. Continue with a long chain, long enough to long enough to it's 2 ways actually. You can decide you can see my chain now. You can decide to just tie it around your neck here, or you pass it to the back. You pass it to the back here. So depending on what you want. If you are tying it here, that means you have to make extra straps. You have to make separate straps to be passed to the back of this bralette. These parts, you have to make extra separate straps. But if you don't want to do that, these straps must be extra long, very very long, so that it can pass to the back of this top. So that means you're just making one adjustable strap, one adjustable drawstring to be passed round the neck and also to the back. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but yeah, that's it. It's 2 ways. Either you do this separately, or you make it extra long, or you make it extra long and pass it to the back, depending on how you want it. So this is just to explain or to show you how to start your straps, how to work your straps. So do that till you have so do that till you have enough chains for your adjustable straps or drawstring. You replicate the same thing here for the other side. Alright, so yeah, now for the final part. Now we know that now we know how to continue with this side, with the back side, so that it won't be open, and we know how to add the adjustable straps. The only thing remaining is the down part, where the cowries will be. I don't have let me show you what I'm trying to, because I don't want you to leave this live chat, but let me show you what I'm trying to describe. I'll need to pull this. I'll need to pull my phone. Okay. Can you see my screen here? Can you see this part? Let me use this. Can you see this part here? This cowrie part, that is what we'll be doing now, because we are through with the bralette itself. We've joined the bralette, and then we've done the lace design. We've done that. Then I've already showed you how to work your straps. And the only difference here is that the back is backless. The back is bare, like it's not having any back. But for my client, she does not want her back to be open. So that's why I'm adding extra rows. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So now I'm just going to show you how to work the cowries, and that's all about this tutorial. Okay guys, sorry for the back and forth. You can stop here if you want. You don't need to add the back. Actually, it's just my client just specifically mentioned she wanted the back to be closed. That's why I'm adding extra to this part. But for the pictures I showed you now, you don't need that. Just stop here and add your cowries. So to add your cowries, I'm going to be working with this acrylic yarn only. I don't need the sequin yarn anymore. So slip knot, three hook. I'm using 3 hook. Okay. So if you have a mannequin, you can use your mannequin. I'm looking for a way. How can I show you guys? Hold on. I'm working on the other part so I can tie onto my mannequin and show you how to add the cowries. Alright, you can see my mannequin now. Okay, perfect. Let me place this on the mat. Oh, okay, I'm on the right track. My strap is not, my jersey strap is not long, but just to hold it in place. So you can see now. So yeah, just slip knots. Since we will be working with 3 steps. We only need 3 steps. The first step, the second, and the third step. You can decide to mark it, or you use your just walk from this point up to this point. So that means I'll be counting from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So from this point right here, you can decide to mark it with your stitch marker. So I'm going to make chains. Until it is long enough to attach to the other end. Now we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. It's possible. Let's see how many chains we've made so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make 12 as well. 10, 11, 12. So the number of chains, the number of stitches you skip here is the number of chains you will also make. So we have 12 here. That means you'll be skipping 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then in the next stitch, you join your chain. So chain 1 and cut off your yarn. So that's how to do that. Then for the next step, you move a little bit down. You might skip 2 stitches here or 1 stitch depending on you. So I'm going to skip just one stitch and start another step here. So I'm just going to make 2 steps only instead of 3 steps to show you. So I'm going to skip just one and work my chains. Remember, I skipped one here. Definitely I'll be skipping one here. So now let's count the number of stitches being skipped. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that means I'm going to make 17 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. So chain 1, skip 1 and slip stitch. Onto the next end. So yeah, this is how to do this is how to add the chains at the bottom of your bralette. So for the third step, go ahead and do that. You chain 1, you skip 1 and you start working in the next stitch. Count the number of stitches being skipped. Make sure you skip 1 here, so you count the number of stitches being skipped, and then you make the chain of you make the number of chains being skipped, and then you join it to the other end. That's how to make your steps. So the last part is to add your cowries. And for your cowries, you can use the real cowries or you use plastic cowries. For the plastic cowries, this is the type I was able to get, the one with the rings, but we don't need the ring, so I'll be removing it. So you had your cowries on the chains. To attach your cowries, you need a needle and thread, a matching needle and thread. Preferably sky blue as well. I'm removing the rings that came with these cowries. So this is the cowrie. This is a plastic cowrie. So we'll be working, we'll be using this part here, this pointed part here. So now, depending on you, how many cowries you want to add on the on the top. So you secure the first step, then you join your cowrie and you sew on your chain. You can use the thin thread instead of this yarn. So make sure it's secured, make sure it's firm enough. Tack it and cut off the yarn when you are done. I'm going to add 3 more for you to see. It's better you work with a tiny thread, the thin thread you use for sewing machines, instead of this big yarn. If you don't have a mannequin, you can lay it flat, use a flat surface. You still get the same results. If you feel like this is too down, like it extends to the too much, it extends too much, you can start working yours at this point. So just count the number of stitches you skipped here. That's the number of chains you make. Okay. So cut off, you do the last part, the last step, you add it if you want. You can even add extra step if you want. Just have it in mind that once you wear it, it stretches, so you don't have to worry about that. If you don't like this placement, just go a little bit up here and add and make your step. All right, then add your cowries. So for the next step, you might want to skip 2 stitches instead of one, so it falls here, and then you count the number of stitches being skipped, and then you chain the number of the stitches to make your third step. Then at this point you can add like 5 cowries depending on you. So that's about this tutorial. If uh if you've watched this far, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll reply. So that's about this tutorial, guys, and I will see you in the next live session or tutorial, whichever way. Alright guys, see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.